Hi, I'm Claire McMurray. I'm one of the paediatric physios in Lanarkshire, and this afternoon I want to demonstrate to you a few mobilisation techniques which you could maybe use with your child. Mainly if your child's a bit stiff around their legs and hips, it's going to allow them a bit more freedom and possibility for movement. I'm going to demonstrate these now. I want to demonstrate a mobilisation technique which we call hoovering. Our starting position is with the child on their back and looking for a nice relaxed long position with their head in alignment with the trunk. So you may have to put, which I've got a small wedge here, which just brings the child's head into kind of neutral position and in midline. So without this, the child's head would be too far back or pushed too far forward. So we want just to get a small either wedge or just a small towel, rolled towel, just to get that nice position and alignment there. So we try to get arms down by our side, and we start off with our right hip and right leg. So we're looking at movement of our right hip against our left shoulder. So we're talking about just gently moving the legs so that we support it, and we're moving back and forward, which is like a kind of piston movement. So you start to move and you'll start to feel that you get a bigger range and you get more freedom, more movement happening as the tone and the stiffness around the hip frees up a bit. And that's what we're now getting: longer, better range of movement and better freedom. Try this on the other side. So it's the same again. You may have to put your leg in between the child's legs so you're getting that nice neutral position of their hips before we start. And we're doing diagonal, so we're doing left leg against the right shoulder. So we're taking a long position, support the leg. You can support it right down at the foot if you can, but keeping the knees straight, and you're doing movement, piston action, back and forward till you actually start to feel that you've got freedom and a better range of movement. Right, we want to go on and demonstrate to you another mobilisation technique. So we're starting again with your child on their back, a nice midline position, again with a bit of support under their head, just to support them and keep that alignment. Now this is a mobilisation which helps to release the hamstring tension, which is a neural mobilisation as well, and we need to be mindful that we're not causing a stretch, we want movement and we want just release of tension. So if we take the right leg and you lift it up, and when you feel tightness, stop and take it back down slightly. And then what you want to do is count 10 repetitions of the leg moving out and across the body. So that was 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And keep the same height, the same length, the same support right through the leg. And then we're turning in, out, and the same. So we're doing 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You should feel that as you take the leg up then into straight leg, lift it, the range has improved, and down. So we'll repeat that on the left leg. So you take the leg up. Now it may be there'll be a difference between right and left. It might be that you only get the leg up and then you feel a catch, you feel it tight at that point. So come back from there and take it. Firstly, you're going to cross the body, so you're doing one quite long range movement as best you can. So we're keeping the right leg steady and moving the left. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and stop. And then we're doing rotating in, out, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and you should feel that you get better range once you've completed that, and back down. So this might be used in preparation before you do maybe some long sitting, where you're wanting the child to be able to sit with legs straight out in front of them. You may use a small wedge and be able to again add a bit more of a stretch in that position and possibly play here. So following the mobilisations that we've just demonstrated, possibly some hoovering and the mobilisation to get hamstring length, you may do a wee bit of the long sitting or perhaps go up into standing. So assisted standing with hands forward on to low bench, and then get some nice standing in this position. And again, you're looking for a bit of activities. You might be doing some play where you're getting a bit of reaching and a bit of weight shift onto the right as a reach and play with the left arm to toy, back down, arm support onto the bench, a bit of push up again, a bit of weight shift onto the left leg, and a bit of reaching and back down again. Arm support is going to give the activity of the abdominals, and the fact that you've continued and done that stretch or mobilisation, you're going to be able to get better pulse stability for activity and movement.